Are you eating because you think you're hungry? Or are you actually emotionally eating? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking through 5 differences in which you can tell the difference between emotional and physical hunger. So hi, I'm Vanessa McLennan and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist specialising in weight loss. So what I do is help people to lose the weight by addressing the emotional and psychological side of eating. So before I get into it though, please click on the subscribe button, click on the bell to be notified of my next video. So if you are not sure whether it is just a food craving or you are actually hungry, keep watching to find out. Number 1 is emotional eating is instant. So many people tell me that they go about their day and they just don't feel hungry. So they're like rushing around everywhere, got this to do, that to do. And they're like, I don't even think about food. But then I might get home or it gets to late afternoon and all of a sudden it's like, bang, it's like, oh, really, really hungry. And you could be insatiable and eat just copious amounts of food. In fact, that might be the thing, that you just keep eating and eating because you're just so hungry. Or you just reach for the easiest things like pizzas, toast, takeaway. So this is emotional eating because you are cut off from your stomach. So in other words, you're not receiving or listening to any of the signals that your stomach will be sending you, because you will feel hunger. True hunger is where you are feeling hunger on a scale, and you can scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being nothing, 10 being really, really, really hungry. And true hunger is, then like what level of hunger you are at. For instance, you might know that you are at a 1 or a 2 and then be able to eat accordingly to that level. So for instance, I'm at a 2, I'm a tiny bit peckish, so I'm just going to have some fruit for breakfast, for instance. Or you might also then be, no, you're at a 3 and you're like, I can actually prepare my food knowing that once it's ready, I'm going to be at a 5. So that is true hunger, being able to know exactly where it is and you scale it. And you can also then think logically as to the food prep and what it is that you're going to buy, because then you're in that space of not being so famished and you can think about healthier options. Number 2 is, do you have cravings for certain foods? So it could be, again, the really quick and easy foods, chocolate, crisps, white food like toast and sandwiches and bread. So this is what I call perhaps, artificially high food, because it's, a quick release of energy and it fills us up quite quickly, bread more so than chocolate. But it gives us that artificial, excellent, satisfies hunger. But then 20 minutes later, you're hungry again. And now this is emotionally eating because you know that these types of food are not good for you, but yet you're still going to eat them. And what these foods also do is, as I say, they give you this fake high because they make you feel good, like chocolate and crisps and things like that, with lots of fat and sugar and salt in them, especially give you this, like really, really nice feeling. But actually it doesn't last for long. And also what that does is it takes us out of the emotions that perhaps are driving us to eat in the first place. So we could be eating out of boredom, sadness, frustration, anger, but we might never actually get to experience those feelings because our unconscious has recognised as soon as we feel this, we've gone for food, and in the past that has stopped that horrible feeling, and the food is actually then what we want. True hunger is that we don't have like real cravings for those types of food. Sometimes we might go, yeah, do you know what, that'd be nice, but we can sometimes like take it or leave it, or it's not the end of the world if we don't have chocolate tonight. It's just a nice to have. And also perhaps we have prepared our food in advance, so then we're not likely to succumb to these cravings. Third one is, do you eat and eat but you are never full? So this one is where you are hungry, but you feel that you can eat and eat and eat and you are just never full. You can keep eating. Well, this is emotional hunger because it's like you are eating to fill some sort of hole, some sort of void, but that void and that hole never ever gets filled up. So guess what, you just keep eating and eating and eating and you're just left still with like this empty feeling. Where true hunger is, you savour every single bite, but you are actually very connected to your stomach, so you feel yourself getting fuller with each bite. You then know sort of how full you are and how much more perhaps food that you can eat, so you then choose accordingly as to the food that you are going to eat. You can stop when you are at that nice, content, satisfied feeling. You can leave your food and then just sit there, and then that's it. You can then walk away from your food. Number 4 is, are you eating because you think you should be eating? So this is where, it's, oh, you're looking at the clock and, oh, it's time to eat. Or you've gone round to someone else's house and you feel that you have to eat all of their food. Or you're in the workplace and somebody is offering around cookies and, oh my God, it's so rude if I don't eat one. You go to an event, like a wedding, for instance, and you're really not hungry, the buffet in the evening, but you feel that you should eat it. Well, this is emotional eating because you are more worried perhaps about the time of the day or someone else's feelings, not wanting to appear rude, or feeling, peer pressure. Do you have to eat the food because someone else has made it? So you're more concerned with someone else's feelings than your own feelings or your own stomach. And you're almost again switching off from your own feelings because what you're doing is putting time, or when you think you should, or someone else's feelings first. So true hunger is only eating when you know that you're hungry. So you're able to say no to food. You're able to go to someone else's house and just eat what it is that you want. When somebody else hands around cookies at work, you're able to say, no thanks, I don't want any. That is then putting you in control, and you have the power because you are listening to yourself. You're not worried about other people's feelings towards you because your stomach and how you feel is more important. Number 5 is, do you feel negative emotions after eating? So many times we might eat, yes, crisps, chocolate, and then we're like, oh, I feel, really bad with ourselves, or we label ourselves we're bad because this is what we ate today, and we feel shame, guilt and embarrassment for eating those foods. Then because we feel really bad and negative with ourselves, we perhaps want to go and eat more of those foods. Where true hunger is, we eat our food, but also we perhaps can eat the crisps or the chocolate, but we don't feel negative about ourselves. We move on, we go, actually that was nice, that's okay, and then we move on. And that is control and power for ourselves. So thank you very much for watching, and comment below, let me know, do you now know, do you emotionally eat or do you eat out of physical hunger? Thank you very much for watching.